Great morning. As you can see, we're back to the home base here. Let me grab the cards. So I've already pulled cards, and we'll just go through and see what they say. So first thing out is about the astrology is the 8th house. It's mystery, endings, transformations, etc. We've got Pisces tuning into your intuition with the mystery of things that are changing. It's about solar flares that are activating because things are mutable and times are changing. Okay, so it's bringing in more of that awareness. Again, transformation, times changing, etc. So going into the reading, first card out is the Four of Pentacles. So what's gathered and collected, hoarded, okay? Energy coming into it is the Hierophant. So looking at, usually it's about someone in a position that has some knowledge people look to find out what's going on. Could be spirituality, but in the lesser thing, it's religiosity, which we see more going on. When it comes to gathering and hoarding and stuff and Trump, okay, it's that religiosity, and these people are put in these key positions because above it we have the Four of Wands, which when I'm reading on Trump, that's the White House. So what's coming from the White House? His gathering and collecting, his trying to put people in these positions, like we've got Scott Bessant, which is just, he reminds me of a rabid chipmunk. When I see him, I just see a rabid chipmunk, Scott Bessant. And then we have a new action. The foundation is a new action again. Now, you know, he wants everyone to believe he's such a great deal maker and this and that, and it's all just hype. The only good deal making he's good at is the grift. He sold, I don't know how many of his Trump phones, and they never made them. And then if you read the thing, it says, yeah, you're giving this deposit, but doesn't actually mean you're ever going to get anything. It actually says that. And he sold something like 600,000 of these things to these MAGA fools. So he's good at a grift. He's very good at a grift. He makes all these big promises and big brouhaha and advertises it and then, you know, scams them. So he's very good at scamming. But he's not good at deal making. So he wants to talk about Iran and how great and they want to make a deal. Well, no, they don't. They don't, and he's not good, okay? He's just not. So what we have going on now, we have the wheel is turning. He's in the maze of his life. The challenge is what is being worked on, okay? The Eight of Pentacles, what's being worked on? Because above it, we have the Five of Swords. You know, he's always winning. Yeah. Look at that winning cup out there in a cracked field with no water that's dry. That's about how well his winning goes. Yeah. Are you tired of winning yet? So yeah, it's his abuse of power. Making up, you know, he gets angry because he doesn't get the Nobel Peace Prize, and meanwhile he's starting wars everywhere. And claiming he stopped all these wars, which he didn't stop any war, okay? So it's a bunch of empty crap. So the foundation are the choices he's making in life. So the wheel is turning. What's being worked on are his abuses of power and the choices he's done in life. So potential outcome is a transformation in the world. Now this part is good. There is a transformation that's taking place. Outside influence is what we are sharing, coming together as a people. Above it, we have the harvest. Now, his harvest is coming, and it's not a good harvest, but we're going to have a chance to plant something new. So what is it that we want to bring in? Because the foundation is the tower moment. The chaos we're in now, new action when it comes to the choices being made, and the tower moment, the chaos, which is bringing in more transformation. We're going to come together as people and share more, and again, get a chance to plant new seeds, a new harvest. Because the one that's coming now from the White House is from his abuse of power and his just fake winning, which is drying up everything. I mean, is causing chaos everywhere. And it's about him just hoarding whatever he can get. Okay, doing the grift. Putting in these, dogmatic crap, which is not true spirituality because there's no compassion there. This is that, just dogmatic rules, drama, with a new action coming when it comes to the White House. Again, the wheel is turning on what they're working on. Above it, his abuse of power, his claims of winning all the time when really he's caused destruction. So many, and I see that and I just think of all the farmers people that have had farms in their family for generations and losing it now because of all his great trade deals, okay? So the choices made in life, we are in the midst of a transformation, which is good in the end. It's going to be more sharing. We're looking at the harvest now, which is crap, and we're going to plant new seeds when we get out of this chaos that's going on at the moment. So let's see what's driving the reading. Oh yes, the Nine of Cups. He wants to think he's the goose that lays the golden egg. That's what he wants you to believe. He's the goose that lays the golden egg. Well, there's no golden egg. He's just the goose. Okay? Who's in his what? The moon. His delusion, his fantasy. That he is going on the Nine of Wands. Now these poor little turtle babies are trying to rush to the ocean, and he thinks they're all easy pickings. He thinks he likes the stupid ones, that he can pick off easily. Okay, and there it is, the star. There's Trump's card. Okay, so Trump, but we have a coming together now, an agreement, the Three of Cups, about oneness. So these are the light workers. We're coming together. The light workers are coming together and offering up. We're offering up things to move forward. The action of wands, so putting things into motion. When it comes to getting a victory, okay. I think this is an odd card for the victory. Six of Wands, taking the photograph. So putting into place what you want now, because he is facing loss. A lot of people are feeling, And this is what they want. They want to put people in despair. They want to feed off of that. So don't allow that. We have the action of Pentacles, so we're going to build. It's going to take time. Okay, it's a slow process. 9 of Pentacles to get back flush again. Okay. The 4 of Cups, so things being pondered, but see it from a higher perspective in the light rather than dimming down in the darkness. We can make a major transformation, the Magician, and we look at their manipulations. Okay. This is about leadership. We need to look at leadership. We need to come together, the lovers, band together and put out the good energy. The embodiment of swords. So coming in with good knowledge rather than what we see with him, with this destructive, wanting to clamp down on everything and everybody. So this is about, and awakening, yeah. So bringing in higher knowledge, awakening, 2 of Wands, looking to see what we have and moving forward. 3 of Pentacles, building, coming together to build an alliance, what we want. 10 of Wands, understanding the burden that's going on now. Gaining strength with seeing a higher perspective on things, the things up in the air. Inspiration of Cups, so coming together and doing it in a way to benefit humanity. Okay? So that's what we're getting with this reading. I mean, the dark side is collapsing. We see Trump getting more desperate day by day. The dark is getting more and more desperate because the more light that comes in, the dark cannot hide the light. It can only try to skew. It can only try to lie. It can only try to con, like Trump is very good at it, conning people that don't have the eyes to see. Okay? So like he said, he loves stupid people. That's why they keep trying to dumb down what you're given in school. You see kids now, they can't even write in cursive. They can't even look at a clock and tell the time on a clock that's got hands instead of a digital display. They can't read a clock. They can't read. They had some kids trying to read a sentence. They couldn't even read a sentence. They're not taught how to sound out words. They're not taught, just basic things that we had growing up. They're not given that. They're dumbing them down so that they can control them much easier. So we need to be mindful of education, the lack of education, what they're taking away. We need to plant new seeds. We need to get this stuff turned around. And at this point in time, again, we're in the midst of the chaos and the collapse, the revealing of the dark. And so with more and more of the revelation and the revealing of this, the more that the dark side is going to be acting out and freaking out and being even more trying, because the only thing they know, they think power is about clamping down and about being abusive. But what's that get you? Okay? You get these guys that go out in a road rage, and what do they wind up? They wind up in jail. So how well is that working for you? So you're much better to take things, take things slow. I watch these ones when you're out on the road and you see the ones with the type A personality and they've got to go in between all the cars, and how far do they get? They just wind up being miserable people, okay? They wind up getting in accidents, causing accidents, and ruining their lives and other people around them. So better to take it easy breezy, slow, chillax, relax. Yeah, you want to go around, no problem, okay? Go and enjoy that. That's my view. Go ahead, yeah, go around. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, I will leave that here, but it's just saying, you know, Trump is not a deal maker. He's a con artist, always has been. And that's why he's having so much trouble now, because he can't make a deal. He doesn't, you know, he wants to brag, but he's got no, you know, he's in there and saying, you got to give me something for this. Okay? And he's met somebody that's got some smarts, and they're going, no, we're not buying into it. It's not happening, okay? We see you, we know you, and yeah, they're giving him a one-finger salute. Here's... So anyway, it's going to be a while. We're going to continue, but this chaos and stuff that's happening now is just what I see now is like the hard rocky soil being tilled, okay, being tilled. It's getting prepared for something new to be planted is what it feels like. So I see the hard soil really packed, you know, hard packed soil, and I see them coming through, you know, not with a big tractor, but the old style with the with the guy holding the thing and the oxen behind, you know, were plowing the field. So it's not easy. It's not done with the industrial complex of big machinery plowing the field. It's the single guy out there with the oxen, the old style plow, you know, making way to plant, to replant and seed, okay? So that's what I see happening now. We are the light workers. We're the ones out there tilling the soil with the oxen. It's slow going, but you know, it is getting done, and we just need to continue to go forward. So on that note, I will leave that here.